video. I'm Shelby.
I'm Kenzie.
We decided to talk about pretty much just what we believe and things that have been brought up. And there's actually going to be a movie made to bash Mormons for Proposition 8. Completely blaming Mormons.
Because it's the Mormon Proposition 8, right?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Guess someone had to be blamed, right?
And I don't know. I mean, of course it makes me mad when I see that. But at the same time, I don't know, like, I understand why they're mad. They want their rights and they believe what they believe, same as we believe what we believe. But
I think there's a fine difference in believing what you believe,
yeah,
but when you come after someone else's beliefs, I think that's when you're crossing a line that just shouldn't be crossed. Like, you're fighting for your rights, yet you're kind of trying to take the rights from us. Like, we believe what we believe, and you're trying to take what we believe so you can have what you believe. So, who's right? And why is it our fault?
yeah, that's the main thing I don't get.
I don't either. And it's kind of hurtful. Because we're normal girls. We're happy with the way we live our lives. And
We just want that happiness for everyone else.
yeah.
That's the whole point, like, of our church, is just to spread what we know, to make others happy and enrich other people's lives. That's it. We're not
evil. We're not sitting here trying to make the world a horrible place.
and we don't a lot of those people in that trailer that I saw were completely, like, pretty much preaching that Mormons are bad when we don't have lessons about how gays are bad. We don't have lessons about we have lessons about what's right and what we believe and what's wrong, but
We have nothing in our church that sits there and talks about anything bad towards anyone for believing anything different than we do. All we do is focus on what we believe and what we think is right and what we know in our hearts. We're not focused on anything else but spreading that around so that other people can be as happy as we are.
And one thing that really bothered me in that video, we'll put a link in the description of the video that we're talking about, but it said sarcastically that we believe that our prophet communicates and
Is in direct communication with God.
with, like, what kind of church doesn't have a prophet who is getting his orders from God? What kind of army doesn't have a leader who doesn't get his commands from the president?
That's the whole point of religion is God.
I don't know. I guess the whole point of this video is just
Basically, if you want to know about Mormonism, find out from Mormons.
and you can ask us too.
It's common sense. We're here for anyone's questions. We're not here to cause a huge disturbance. We're just here because what we saw was pretty sick and upsetting.
And there's a lot of things that we would like to say out of anger, but
that's not what we're here for.
yeah, that's just
like,
not
we're
what we
people too. We have beliefs too. And, you know, like,
And
the whole gay rights thing, you guys feel like you're being disrespected, but we're getting pretty disrespected too, and we don't deserve it. What have we ever done?
And there are people out there, religion aside, who believe that marriage should be between a man and a woman. And so it's like so many other people besides Mormons that voted for that.
Yeah, lots of others. Plenty.
Yeah, pretty much just if you have any questions about our church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, you can ask us on here, or you can go to pretty much any church and
They're around.
they'll answer, or there's missionaries all over, and it's actually pretty interesting if you just ask them what their story is. There are boys our age going around using their own money to share a message that they believe is true. I don't think that is a small statement.
Or a wrong one at that. And it's not a forceful message. We're not picketing going, you guys are going to hell. We just want people to be happy. That's plain and simple. Nothing wrong with that. And if you have an opinion, feel free to share it. If you think that's wrong, feel free to tell us.
Just don't bash any religion.
Any
That's
religion.
any religion. Catholics, Baptists, don't bash.
It's horrible to bash something that someone believes in. I don't care what religion you are. If you believe in something, good for you. I respect that, and I will always respect that. And you should too.
So, yeah, there's our first video blog.
Yeah. And I'm Kenzie.
Yeah, again, I'm Shelby.
See ya.
Laters.